What's up gamers, Coach Brandon here, and today we'll be talking about the Baron buff and how the proper utilization of it can make the rest of the game a cakewalk for your team. Remember that we're constantly uploading videos for multiple games on our app, so make sure to stay updated on all of our videos. Alright, let's get into it. To warm up, practice taking towers and pushing waves with 2 to 3 items, because this is around the spikes you'll have when you want to take the Baron. If you want to, you can skip forward by 10 minutes in the practice tool a few times, so that the minions have updated resistance and health, so you're more accurate clearing the waves with your items. Pushing waves and taking towers is going to be the main focus of using the Baron buff, so you want to make sure that you can clear waves quickly and learn combos to take towers as efficiently as possible on your champ. To start, we should talk about when the best time to take a Baron is. Taking a Baron is not an easy task, and you want to ensure that your team is safe when taking it, as you can easily throw a game by taking a Baron at the wrong time. The ideal situation for taking a Baron is if you're able to get a pick on the enemy jungler or 2 to 3 members of the enemy team. The more champs you take out here, the better. This gives your team a window to take the Baron and start steamrolling the game. The Baron is a strong neutral objective, so you need at least 3 members of your team to take it efficiently, if not every member of your team. Make sure to clear vision in and around the pit and keep track of the enemy death timers. Always remember that if you get uncomfortable taking the Baron, you can always call it off and come back to it later. Next, we'll talk about how to use the Baron buff. Once you get the Baron, you have faster back timers, stat buffs, and you empower your minions massively. Your whole team also gets gold right as you kill the Baron, so you should look to back and spend all your gold as soon as the Baron dies. Once you have spent your gold, you and your entire team should look to push all 3 lanes. This applies the maximum amount of pressure to the enemy team and gets you the most use out of your Baron buff. The big goal with Baron is to attack the enemy base, so your whole team should be looking to push waves and take as many towers as possible. This is where most people make mistakes with Baron, as they waste the buff and they go farm jungle camps or do something else that isn't pushing. If you have a Baron, you should always be pushing the enemy base. End of story. The Baron buff is also the best way to end the game. There's one exception to using the Baron buff to do something other than pushing lanes, and that is if the Elder Dragon or the Dragon's Soul is available. If either of these situations come up, you can use the power of the Baron to push the waves into the enemy base and then secure that final buff from the dragons. If you have the double buff, Baron and Elder, you can always look to just end the game here, and nothing should stop you from doing so. If there's ever a situation where you have Baron and Elder Dragon, you can just walk into the enemy base and there's nothing that they can do to stop you. Just kill them and end the game for your free win. The Baron buff is extremely powerful and is the easiest way to generate gold for you and your team if you use it properly. Even if your team is behind, when you take it, you can always win a game through the Baron. Again, I'm Coach Brandon, and today we went over how to properly use the Baron buff. Feel free to message me in the Game Gym Discord if you have any questions, and as always, remember to stay hungry, stay humble, and I'll see you all next time.